Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Wednesday. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. So today, we are beginning to see that Diddy's defense team is very weak and obviously scared. They made a request for a mistrial right in the middle of the court session for something so stupid that they caused. Listen, before today, I truly wasn't sure where this trial was going, but now it's clear. After this pathetic stunt, oh yeah, Diddy's team is nervous and restless. We are going to talk more about that in just a moment, but first, let's discuss the two testimonies today. Well, it was three, but the third one is not done. That's Cassie's stylist. He is still testifying. So tomorrow, he will be done, and then I'll do a video so everything could be under one video. So, a Los Angeles police officer and a Los Angeles Fire Department arson investigator testified in court today. They gave information that could help the prosecution support the racketeering conspiracy charge against Diddy. This charge is connected to the claims that Diddy was involved in a break-in and setting fire to Kid Cudi's property. So the first witness is Officer Christopher Ignacio. I think that's how you pronounce it, Ignacio. So he has been with Los Angeles Police Department for about 16 years. So Christopher Ignacio responded to Kid Cudi's home the morning Diddy allegedly broke in December 2011. At the time, he was on patrol in the Hollywood division, which included Kid Cudi's house. He and his partner responded to a radio call for a possible burglary at the home at 8:20 a.m., right? So Christopher Ignacio testified that he noticed a black Escalade parked outside Kid Cudi's home when he arrived. The SUV took off up the hill as the marked police vehicle with lights and sirens on pulled up behind it. He said he took note of the license plate but couldn't see any passengers through the tinted glass. Christopher Ignacio said that he didn't pursue the Escalade because there was not a crime at that point. He said he noticed the black Escalade that was parked outside of the home when he pulled up, drive by the home about 15 to 20 minutes later. When he ran the license plate, the vehicle's registration tied back to Bad Boy Productions, Inc. He said he entered the home, the door was unlocked. He testified that no one was home, but he noted several high-value watches and purses. Some were wrapped and some were unwrapped. He said Kid Cudi eventually came back to the house and they filed a trespassing report. Then, Diddy's defense team, Brian Steele, cross-examined the officer. He said he did not remember if anyone told him a gun was involved in the incident, but he confirmed he did not reference a gun in his report. He testified that Kid Cudi was flustered, real flustered, but did not report a gun being involved or that any property was stolen from the home. And that was it for his testimony. And then arson investigator Lance Jimenez took the stand. So Lance Jimenez has worked for the Los Angeles Fire Department since 2003. He testified that he responded to Kid Cudi's home on January 9, 2012 to investigate the fire set to his Porsche. Kid Cudi, remember, he testified last week that he got a call from his dog sitter one morning in January 2012 and was told that his car was on fire. During his testimony, the jury reviewed photos of the destroyed car. Lance Jimenez said the Porsche was parked close to the garage he observed a cut in the canvas roof of the vehicle and burn patterns throughout the seats, the center console, the interior roofing, and some of the carpet. He says there was a bottle on the front seat, and there was like a cloth, a handkerchief on the center console that was burned. He noticed a disposable lighter outside of the car, a couple of feet from the driver's side. Then they showed the jury the photos of the damage to the Porsche, including one that shows the Molotov cocktail bottle on the driver's seat. Remember, Kid Cudi last week accused Diddy of being involved in the destruction of his Porsche, which was set on fire with a Molotov cocktail outside of his home. So Lance Jimenez said there was severe damage to Kid Cudi's Porsche, but not nearly the kind of catastrophic damage he normally sees from fully operational Molotov cocktails. He said the Molotov cocktail in Kid Cudi's Porsche did not cause the damage it could have. The gasoline did not spread fire throughout the car because the cloth fell out of the bottle that did not shatter, causing only a smoldering fire. Now, had the firebomb exploded as intended, the car parked a few feet from the house would have likely spread to the nearby foliage and eventually the home. Les Jimenez testified that he believes someone targeted Kid Cudi's Porsche. He noted that it was not easily visible from the street and parked in an affluent neighborhood with low crime activity. Another car parked in the driveway at the time was not harmed. The bottle, the cloth, and the lighter were tested for DNA, but only the bottle returned results. He confirmed that a partial DNA profile consistent with a female contributor came from the bottle, but he said he did not know exactly what that meant. He testified that he does not have any expertise in DNA testing or analysis. He said that Kid Cudi had his home swept for fingerprints after the trespassing incident in December 2011. 2 prints were recovered from the glass front door. He says he collected a card with those prints to compare to anything retrieved from the arson incident. He also says that the print card that was kept with evidence from the arson case was destroyed by an LAPD officer in August 2012. He testified that he typically has to sign off on the destruction of any evidence he submitted as a lead investigator. Then, Diddy's defense team objected to the line of questioning. So during the break, the judge said he would tell the jury to disregard the testimony about the fingerprint cards. Diddy's attorney, Mark Agnifilo, said the prosecution's implications within that questioning were outrageous. Mark Agnifilo said they were suggesting to this jury that someone in this courtroom had something to do with the improper and suspicious destruction of these fingerprints. Then, defense attorney Alexandra Shapiro says the defense is asking for a mistrial because of misconduct by the prosecution. She explained that during the jury selection, some potential jurors said they believe Diddy could use his money to get out of trouble. Alexandra Shapiro said this type of conspiracy is out there, and we believe the questions asked were meant to suggest that idea. She added that a mistrial is the only fair solution to fix the serious unfairness caused by the prosecution's actions. Then, the judge denied the defense team's request for a mistrial. So he said he does not believe the jury was unfairly influenced and will give the jury special instructions to correct any issues. He also said he will remove the testimony about the fingerprint cards from the official record. Then, prosecutor Chrissy Slavic said a mistrial is absolutely unwarranted and agreed with the judge that giving the jury a curative instruction is enough. Then the judge instructed the jury that the questions regarding the destruction of the fingerprint cards and the answers given are irrelevant to this case and this defendant and are not to be considered by you. So then, Lens Jimenez testified he made multiple unsuccessful attempts to make contact with Capricorn Clark and Cassandra Ventura during his investigation in the months that followed the fire that destroyed Kid Cudi's car. Lens Jimenez said he also tried to reach Cassie through a family member of hers. So then, during cross-examination, Mark Agnifilo suggested that Lens Jimenez contacted Capricorn Clark in March 2012 after receiving test results that revealed partial female DNA recovered from the glass bottle. You see? You see what he's doing? He's trying to shift it. He is hinting that the female DNA that was found is Capricorn Clark. But Lens Jimenez disagreed, saying he does not believe the timing was related. The jury saw photos of a black glove in the back seat of Kid Cudi's Porsche. Lens Jimenez said he did not recall finding a second glove inside the car. He said he did not send the glove for DNA testing or collect it as evidence because Kid Cudi said it was his driving glove. He testified that after calling Capricorn Clark several times, her brother answered her phone and told the investigator to leave her alone. He also said he got into an argument with Capricorn Clark's brother, who said she wanted nothing to do with him, nothing to do with the investigation. He also said he made contact with Cassie Ventura's father, who was also a fireman. Her father told Lens Jimenez he would let her know. And this was it for Lens Jimenez's testimony. So, now about this mistrial request, the fact that they've already tried to get a mistrial says a lot. So they are blaming this mistrial request because the prosecution tried to bring up the handprint or print card found on the glass bottle, which an LAPD officer destroyed. That part is ridiculous. This is corrupt. We already know that Diddy has some police officers on his side, okay? He has police officers in his pockets, okay? So it's not surprising that the DNA evidence was destroyed. So when Diddy's defense team said the DNA found was from a woman, the first person I thought of was Capricorn Clark. And that's because of Capricorn Clark's testimony yesterday, where she said Diddy kidnapped her and forced her, along with his security guard, to go to Kid Cudi's home. I think Diddy probably made Capricorn do the actual damage with the Molotov cocktail to Kid Cudi's car so he could cover his tracks, so therefore his hands are clean. Because if there's a DNA, partial female DNA on the bottle, oh yeah, that's Capricorn Clark's DNA. And then Diddy, because he have these police officers in his pockets because he has money, they destroy the evidence. But they made sure to tell us that there's a partial female DNA on the proof, okay? And because Diddy was prepared. Remember, Capricorn clock, they came knocking on her door. Diddy have never been to her house in Los Angeles. That was his first time. So she wasn't ready, but he had planned this. So of course he probably had gloves on when he was holding that thing, because she was not prepared and he didn't give a damn about her. So that's why her DNA was found. Well, the women DNA was found on the bottle and not Diddy's or not the security guard, because they were ready. They had planned this. Duh. So yeah, that's what I believe. So yeah, but we will never know because it was destroyed by a corrupt officer. This is crazy. It's unbelievable. This is like a movie. Like, I've seen movies like this before. What a monster, man. Diddy is a monster. And his team, his defense team, they are restless. They really are desperate. Yeah, they are desperate. Oh my gosh. Woo! Anyway, you guys, that is all I have. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any new updates. Thanks for the support. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.